KOOB lets you create programs to distribute to your clients. An experience is considered to be a program if it lasts at least 1 day. A program has no day limit. To do this, click on the Experiences tab and the Create Experience button. In this window, select Program and click on Next. This brings you to the General Information window. Required fields are marked with a red star. Fill in the information to complete this first page. The default language is English, but you'll need to set this to enable you to save and create other languages, as we'll see later. The internal reference is the reference you wish to assign to this experience. The name is the name that will be displayed on KOOB for your clients. Provide a general description, add the country, city, and region. The city to be entered here is the departure city for a multi-day program. Enter a starting point and an ending point. We recommend that you enter the cities here. If you wish, you can enter additional location information. Enter the program duration. Since this is a minimum 1-day program, you can enter 0 in the hours and minutes field. If the tour is guided, click on Yes and select the language of the guide. Enter the included and excluded services. Note that you can set included and excluded services by default for your organization, so you don't have to copy them systematically. Finally, you can assign a sustainability level and accreditation for this experience. Then, the Other Remarks area lets you add any general information you think might be helpful. If you wish to add other languages to this program, click the flag to enter the fields in another language. Click on Save. You'll find this language selector on all sections when you add the experience. Click on Save and on Next to access the next section, Program. These fields are not mandatory here, but they allow you to qualify and thematize your product. Difficulty, segments, and themes are fields that your clients will be able to filter on the trip designer or marketplace, so they're important to facilitate the product selection. Enter the highlights of this program, which will appear first under the description of this experience. Click on Save and Next to access the next section, called Itinerary. Here, you can create 1 or more program days. To do this, click on Add to add days or click on the trash can symbol to delete them. Enter a title for this day and a starting and ending point. We recommend that you set exact starting and ending points for the program to give your customers a high degree of itinerary precision. You can enter departure and end of day times if you wish. Points of interest, like starting and ending points, will be included on your client's maps, highlighting the points of interest visited during the day. Search experience allows you to reuse existing texts from other experiences. If you don't want to, skip this step and enter the text for the day's program. Next, indicate whether meals are included or whether options are included in the price. Enter suggested options. Here, these are options that can be booked specifically for this day, giving your clients the choice to personalize their stay. You can add included options to a day by searching for it. Also, you can suggest main options that can be cascaded and linked to secondary options together. For example, I want to suggest a free afternoon in Chinatown on that day. I select this main suggested option, then I will add the mandatory secondary option, which is the visit by foot, but I want to give a secondary suggested option, which is to visit Chinatown with a tuk-tuk. This way, I can upsell more options and guide my client through a logical cascading options process. Accommodation type lets you indicate whether the hotel is scheduled for that day. Then you can indicate whether the hotel is included in the price or not. If it isn't, you can suggest hotels for that day to your clients in the search bar. You can indicate the main suggested hotel and offer alternatives below. There are no limits on alternative hotels that can be suggested to your clients. Night on board is to be selected if you are entering a cruise program, for example, or if a night on board is already included. The No Accommodation option provides flexibility for various travel scenarios. It indicates that no accommodation is available on a specific day, which could be due to a late night flight or a day trip. Finally, Free Accommodation will let your clients select any hotel from your catalog on the marketplace and the trip designer. For each day, you can select an image that best illustrates the activities or location. Simply click on Select Image, choose the appropriate image, and click Save. At the top of this page, the Itinerary Summary tab lets you add a few characters of text that will appear on the marketplace thumbnail, highlighting your experience. To translate this part into another language, click on the flag symbol, select the language, fill in the information in the desired language, and then save. The next tab, Media, allows you to add photos and links. This section will help highlight your experiences. To add an image, click on the button. We invite you to rename your images as the titles appear on the banner. To select the cover photo, click on the picture banner. In the Links section, click on Add Link to add a link. You'll need to add a title and the URL link. These links can be documents, videos, or any other format to highlight your program. You'll set your prices in the Pricing section. To do this, click on Add Period. Select the validity period and the days of the week when your program is bookable. Then, define the availability. Free sales means that the program will be confirmed instantly as soon as the tour operator has booked. On request means that you will have to confirm the booking request to your clients, and closed means that this period is not open for sales. The Per Pax selector lets you add a rate per person or group. If you click on the Yes button, you can add specific PAX ranges for adults and children by assigning a rate to them. To add conditions for children, click on Add Children Price Conditions. You'll need to define the price and age range. The button below lets you choose whether to make the program bookable on the marketplace and on the Trip Designer, or only on the Trip Designer. The Conditions tab lists all the cancellation conditions you have set by default in your organization's parameters. You can modify them at any time. The Final Options tab lets you add global options and extras to the program, unlike the earlier options that applied to the day. At the top is the Promo and Supplement button, where you can create promotions to boost sales over a specific period or supplements to personalize pricing for your clients. To do this, click on New. Enter the name of the promotion or supplement, the validity periods, and the days of the week. Select whether the promotion or supplement applies per PAX or group. You can add numeric or percentage variables. Select the clients for whom the promotion or supplement is to be applied. Set the status to operational to activate it and click Save. Open and select Archived if you wish to deactivate a current supplement or promotion. The Compatibility tab allows you to define the compatibility of programs when your clients have assembled them in the Trip Designer. In the menu on the left, you can select programs using the filters at your disposal. You can search by location, name, departure and arrival points, status, segment or theme. When you've found the program you want to make compatible with the current program you're working on, click on Add to Best Matches. If, on the other hand, you wish to lock the following combination with an incompatible program, look for the program in the orange section and click on Add to Blacklist. When assembling, the tour operator will see the recommended programs in a row with the color green and the indication Best Match, and, on the other hand, will see in unselectable red color the following programs incompatible with it. The Requirements tab allows you to condition a combination with options. For example, to combine two programs, you need to use the Air Flight and Transfer options. Go back to the Options tab and add these options to the program. When it's done, go back to the Requirements tab, identify the modules that need to be combined with options, add them, and save. On the client's side, during assembly, they will see compatible programs but not best matches because when they add them, the options will be displayed and must be selected. The tour operator can choose not to follow the required options for combining but will be held responsible. Finally, when you've finished setting the parameters, click on Save and set the program to Available. You can download your program in Word or PDF format to preview what your client will see on their interface.